Weekend for a swim, and what better reason to jump in the water than to raise money to save lives. And Wyatt is live at the Meadowbrook Aquatic Center, and he's getting ready for this weekend's Swim Across America event. Boss, take it away.
Jamie, here we go again. It's yet another Swim Across America for Baltimore, this time the 2015 edition. 6 years in a row we've been doing this, raising millions of dollars, and I've just been told we're up to $475,000 raised for cutting-edge cancer research right here in Baltimore. That's what this event is all about this year and every year, both for the pool swim here at Meadowbrook and that open water swim coming up Sunday in Pasadena. And I want to bring in one of the many cancer doctors and researchers that has been impacted by the Swim Across America, Dr. Young Lee. Now, you're at Hopkins, you're at the Sidney Kimmel Cancer Research Center. Dr. Lee, talk a little bit about the impact that the swim has had and the funds have had for your work there against cancer at Hopkins.
Yeah, so, we have a lot of ideas that we want to quickly get into patients, and sometimes getting funding to do that very quickly is very difficult. But this funding source has been amazing because we were able to get our ideas quickly into patients, and we knew very recently we were testing immunotherapy in a subset of patients that we thought would respond to immunotherapy, and we knew with the first couple of patients that we had something really good. And we were able to get the money, do the testing, publish in the New England Journal and a national meeting this last year, and we really feel like this is going to make a huge impact on this subset of patients. And now we're able to go into global studies to try to get this therapy to patients across the world.
It's important for people to realize the Sidney Kimmel Center does both research and active treatment. A lot of these patients you're talking about, they were basically almost out of options, and these cutting-edge research techniques are really what potentially saved their lives.
Correct. Yes. Everyone who enrolled on these studies were patients who had all prior therapies and really were supposed to live just a few months. And we now have patients living 18, 20 months on the same therapy, so they have very durable responses.
One last question, doctor, and briefly, and I know it's hard to do this for you, but just personally, the work that you do there, the ability to save some of these lives that maybe a few years ago you wouldn't maybe have been able to, how does that feel to you personally?
I'm unbelievably grateful to the Swim Across America for providing the funds for us to be able to do this. And every time we see someone who responds to therapy, that keeps us going for all those patients who don't.
It's amazing. Dr. Lee, we're just thankful for all the work you do there at Hopkins. We're happy to support it. You know, at ABC, too, we like to try to support the swim as well, not just with media coverage, but with some cash. And we actually have a check for you here, Doctor, for your continued research. This is for $1,000. It's the wave maker level. Once you get to $1,000 in funds raised, and something we do every year as part of our contribution from ABC, too. So thank you so much for accepting this on our behalf. And again, Jamie, it's hard to explain the impact. You know, you meet some of the survivors, the people that have swam every single year, and it just hits home, you know. And we've all been touched by cancer. Even if you haven't had it, you know darn well one of your friends or family have had the impact, and you want them to have every treatment, every research option, and the swim really helps support that effort. And so it's going to be a powerful weekend, Jamie, both here at Meadowbrook and at Pasadena. It always is. And we're going to have much more coming up from here at Meadowbrook as we gear up for the big weekend in Pasadena, sir.
Hey, personally, I want to say thank you to you, Wyatt. A lot of people go to these events and they cut the ribbon and they leave. You stay around, you jump in the water, you jump into the bay, you talk to the families, you raise the money, you stay with them for the full year, and you come back year after year. For anybody who's had cancer, from those jumping in the pool to those sitting on the banks, we thank you, Wyatt, for your incredible support of this event. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jamie. And one last thing, just to know that this year, for instance, I'll be on the volunteer support team out there helping watch the swimmers. And so you could volunteer still. Go to the Swim Across America website, and even if you're not a swimmer, you can still get involved even now. And I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
All right, Wyatt. Thanks again. Wyatt,